Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the live. Yo, yo. Hollywood Poison. What's up, Hollywood Poison? Welcome to the live. Go live. Nice. Hey, old friend. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hollywood Poison, you're right. I have not been on live in a minute. This is my second day back going live. How you feeling, Hollywood Poison? Welcome to the live. This is awful. Yeah. I'm gonna just turn that shit off. I'm great. That's what's up. How you been? What you been up to? Yeah, this is my second day going back live. I haven't been live in a minute, but now we starting back up again, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have so many good combos again. Hollywood Poison, where you based? Where you based at? Where do you live right now? What's up, everybody on Instagram? Oh my dog, SC Dread on Instagram. What's up, bro? I'm in VA and LA. When you say VA and LA, that means that you live in one and travel to the other frequently, or you live in both. For those who don't know me, I'm King Hoodie. You're now tuned into my live stream. I'm live streaming on TikTok, so if you see notifications, those are the notifications from TikTok. But I'm also live streaming on Instagram, and I'm also live streaming on YouTube at the same time. So, what's up, YouTube community? What's up, Instagram community? And what's up, TikTok community? How's everybody doing? Live, close. Yo, what up, Dread? I gotta call you, Dread. I haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, this isn't working. I have a house in VA and I have a roommate in LA. That's what's up. Why do you travel so much? Why do you go back and forth so much? What do you do for work? Yeah, it isn't working. I wonder. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt it. Ascar Murals. What's up, Ascar Murals on Instagram? Developmental consultant. That's what's up. So, what is a developmental consultant for those of us who don't know? Love Soul King. What up, P? On Instagram. Developmental consultant. I'm a professional fixer. Hey, we like a professional fixer. That's what's up. We love a professional fixer. You probably who all your friends go to when they got problems, huh? They be like, "Yo, I got a problem at work. I got a problem with my man. I got a problem with my friends and my family." They probably go to you first, huh? They're like, "Who else should I go to besides a professional fixer, bro? If I have a professional fixer in my life, I'm with it." Aska is the name. Pronounced Aska. Oh, what's up, Aska on Instagram? How you feeling? Yes, sir. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, it must be nice to be that person, man, because everybody needs advice, but you probably the people that they gotta check on. You know how they say check on your strong friends? Yeah, you probably the one that they need to check on. You know what I've been reading? I've been reading the Bible. As crazy as it seems, I had one of my homeboys, man. Shout out Format. He's from Miami. He's like a poppin' studio owner. If you know Format in Miami, then you know Format. But he had came to my studio in LA, and me and him, I've known him for years, and we never spoke about nothing religious. But he was in the studio, and we was sitting here talking. And he was like, "Bro, you ever read the Bible?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Man, you should read it." I'm like, "That's so random." Like, he was like, "Bro, I grew up Jewish, but I was curious about other religions, so I spent time learning every single religion. I had Hindu friends, I had Muslim friends. I learned a little bit of everything." I'm like, "What?" So he's like, "Hey, bro, you should read the Bible, man. The Bible. After a while, you read the Bible and you get invested in the stories, you get invested in the characters, and you feel like you watching a movie. Like that was about to happen to bro. He went over here. He got caught up like this. He got caught up like that. He done smashed 5 girls. Some of them was good by God. Some of them was bad by God." And I was like, "All right." I never had nobody tell me to read the Bible like that before. But he's the first person that actually convinced me because I'm like, We ain't never talk on no level like that. So I started reading the Bible recently. I got a Bible right here. And I just finished reading like a couple pages, and I'm like, damn, bro, this Bible's kind of tough, bro. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on in here. Some other girl told me to read the Bible too. She like, man, the Bible is savage. I'm like, what you mean by that? She was like those two girls who raped their daddy. I was like, wait, what? Say, yeah, them two girls who slept with their daddy and they got him drunk and waited till he went to sleep and had sex with him. I'm like, bro, what you talking about? I never heard no shit like that. And she was like, yo, you gotta read it. And she sent it to me, and apparently it was a lot. And I read it, and I was like, damn, that's real. That is disturbing. I didn't know that shit. She was like, bro, the Bible is rough. Apparently, Lot's daughters. Anybody who know the story of Lot, Lot was the only person that God chose to save from Sodom and Gomorrah. God was like, I remember Abraham, so I'm gonna get you and your family out of here before I destroy this city. So God gave Lot the word and was like, yo, bro, get out the city. I'm about to destroy the city. So Lot left, but his wife turned back, so she turned into a pillar of salt and she died. And everybody in Sodom and Gomorrah died. And then Lot and his two daughters was living in a cave, and apparently the daughters was like, yo, there's no men around, nobody to get us pregnant. Let us lay with our father. He's gonna get us pregnant, and then we finally gonna have kids. Apparently, bro, the Bible make it seem like having children was a real honorable thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody just wanted kids. Like, you felt like you was cursed if you couldn't have no kids. So I'm like, okay, and I read that part for myself. Bro, them girls, one after the other, got their daddy drunk and smashed him and got pregnant and just went on about their day. And I'm like, how can the Bible not give no context on whether that was favorable in the eyes of God or not? No, like, no one said nothing about that. It's like, yeah, they raped their daddy. All right, in other news, some stuff was happening over here, and I'm like, don't gloss over that part as if that shit made sense. What you mean these daughters raped their daddy after everybody in the world died? Make this shit make sense, and it never made no sense. So I'm like, that's crazy. Have you heard of merge? I have not heard of merge. What is merge? Let me see. That's dope. Hey, what's up, P? You're Cooking World of Flynn. What up, Cooking World of Flynn on Instagram? Their daughters were bad seed. Okay. Chloe Star says rated R. Yeah, that shit crazy. I don't know. I had somebody else, man. Somebody was like, yo, bro, read the Bible for yourself. Because you be going to church, you be hearing what they saying, and it's the Bible mixed with people's interpretation. He's like, bro, you got to read it for yourself. It's going to be real different. And I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I even had the interest in reading the Bible. But one of my homeboys, when he came to the studio, and I realized, like, we never spoke on that type of level about anything, any religious based at all. And he was like, bro, you should read the Bible. And I was like, something about him telling me was like, yeah, he's like, bro, you're going to get invested in the story. It's going to be like a movie after a while. And so I just spent like an hour reading the Bible, and I'm like, this shit is like a movie, bro. Some of this shit is savage, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, who is it? Like, one lady, she couldn't get, was it Abraham? I don't know. I'm getting people confused. There's so many people in the Bible, bro. One of the ladies was like, she couldn't get pregnant, so she was like, yo, have sex with my servant. She's gonna have the babies, and then she had a bunch of babies, and the servant was acting grand, and not a servant grandstanding and acting Hollywood. So the lady's like, curse this lady, and then they kicked her out the tent. I don't know, bro. I'm new to the Bible, bro, but the Bible seemed like an unfavorable place to be. The Bible seemed like it got problems and issues. Oh no, that's called learning the practices of Sodom. And oh, okay, cool. Okay, so Asar. How do I pronounce his name again? Yeah, hold up. Axa says that they were practicing the acts of Sodom. So like Sodom was like getting them crazy. One of the woman's curse was to be a thirst for a husband. Yup. There's a lot of crazy stories in there. What do you think about Eve and the fruit story? Chloe Star. Eve and the fruit story. That's like the best story in the Bible, right? All right, what do I think of Eve and the fruit story? I think that was weird. Honestly speaking, I think Eve in the fruit story was a weird story because I just didn't like it. And you know what? Honestly, I used that story to help one of my homeboys out of a bad situation. I had a friend of mine, close friend of mine. He was in a bad spot, and he was like, he was so upset about something that his girl had done that he was really thinking about like taking himself out. And so he called me, and I'm so happy that he called me. He was like, yo, bro, I was in a bad spot, bro, because this girl, she's doing this to me now, and he got multiple kids with this girl. So he was like really going through it. He was like, bro, she's She's doing this now. She doing this now. She hanging out with this dude, hanging out with that dude. Miss 69, what's up? Welcome to the live. She hanging out with this person. She doing this. She not coming home. She talking like, and bro, and I'm starting to stress and I'm starting to panic, bro, because I don't know what I'm gonna do about this because I'm deep. I'm in deep with this person. And so he called me. He was kind of venting and stuff like that. And I was like, man, that's crazy. He's like, bro, and we go to church. We got a church family together, bro. Now she not coming to church. Like, I don't understand what's going on. And so I'm like, damn, bro. Okay, cool. I understand. And he was like, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, I said, you know what the crazy thing is? He's like, bro, I could tell the enemy is getting to her. The enemy got her in her mind. You know what I'm saying? Do you battle up here? I do got to start battling Hollywood Poison. And so my homie was like, I could tell the enemy got her, the devil got her, like in a grip. She's going through it. I don't know what to do. And I was like, you know what the crazy part is, bro? After you done explained everything you just explained to me, the enemy does have her, right? The enemy is like playing on her mind, and she's outside, and she's getting like her mind is getting warped by other people. But the crazy thing is, based on everything you just told me, the enemy got her in that trance, and she's going through what she's going through. But because she's not feeling any bad thing about it, she's a part of that. So she's going along, she's going with the flow. The fact that you're considering taking yourself out based on what she's doing lets me know, bruh, the scary part about your whole story is that she's not even the target. You the target. Because you the one that's considering taking yourself off the board. So if I was the enemy, if I was the devil, I would come and try to mess with your mind. And if you don't listen to me, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna mess with the mind of the person that's closest to you. Cause you're not messing with me, right? You're not listening to the salt I'm trying to throw in your machine. So I'm gonna go and throw salt in this person's machine. And this person, when they start getting crazy, you're gonna start listening to them. Cause that's the closest person in the world to you. And they could convince you to do something that I can't convince you to do, right? And when I told him that, it kind of helped him, out. But I brought that up to say, cause someone just asked me like what I think about the Adam and Eve story. And I was like, I referenced that in his situation. I was like, look at Adam and Eve, bro. How come we never heard about the enemy talking to Adam? We heard about the enemy talking to Eve. And then Eve got Adam to eat the fruit. The enemy ain't get, the devil ain't get Adam to eat the fruit. The devil went to the girl that he trusted the most and got her mind. And once he got her mind, she was able to convince him. I don't got to get you if I could get the person closer to you. You know what I'm saying? And that was a life lesson for him. And he was able to like take them like, damn, bro, you right. Like the enemy's playing me, but he playing me through the girl that I'm laying with, bro, because she got me thinking the worst thoughts. All right, cool. And I think now he's in a better spot. Because it's crazy, bro. If you with somebody and now you thinking about like taking yourself out, like, come on, bro. Like that's not the way at all. But if I was the enemy, I would play that game too. So I think the Adam and Eve story is really wicked, but it's like a deep lesson you can learn in that. Like, yo, if the enemy can't get to you, the enemy's gonna go for the person closest to you. That could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, whoever it may be. The enemy's going, if you're not listening to me, because you got some kind of grace or you got some kind of like hedge of protection over your life, I'm gonna go to the person closest to you, bro. Because I gotta get you. I need you off the board. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. It's street politics too. Like what 50 Cent said in that song, he like, you might as well come and find me because after a while I get tired of looking for you. Go shoot your mama house and have your ass look for me. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's true. But he said, I'm gonna get tired of looking for you. You better come and find me. I'm gonna get tired of looking for you. I'm gonna go shoot your mama house and have you come look for me. And so it is. It's a chess move. All right, Instagram comments going crazy. Let me get some of the do you battle up here? I gotta start battling Hollywood Poison for real. Since you into the Bible and you in LA, Merge Summit would be great for you. Okay, I never heard of Merge Summit. Marvelous, what up, bro? Chess move. Absolutely a chess move. All right, let me see what Instagram's saying. Adam was definitely to blame. Oh, whoa. The way the Bible portrays women is so bad sometimes. Very true. Very true. That story is a perfect example of what happens when a man doesn't steward what God has given him. Hold up. Adam and Eve is a bad story of how a man don't take care of his business? Hold up. Hold up, P. You got to explain that to me because I don't understand. Asar says, to be honest, I don't think you belong to Hollywood. I fancy based on your story, God has a plan for you, right? You don't belong to Hollywood. That's why God tugs on you. You're a good friend. Yeah, I don't know what belonging to Hollywood is, but yeah, no, I just got out here. So it's funny, man, because people keep telling me like, yo, be careful about the devils and the monsters on Hollywood and stuff. I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. But I can't be so timid that I don't go get what's mine because there's some kind of devil or some demon next to it. Like, if I don't go and get it, the devil and the demon still got it. And if it's mine, why would I let the devil or a demon have something that's mine? You feel me? Like if my job was to come to Hollywood and take over Hollywood and change Hollywood, why would I leave it alone? And also, why would God send me here? God sent me here with nothing. In a month, I got a studio and I'm on like different platforms and doing different things. And I think it's important for me to stay in alignment. And a lot of people keep like trying to tell me like, "Yo, bro, don't fall into the traps of Hollywood." I'm like, I hear you, I hear you. One of my homegirls that was out here, she was telling me, she was like, "Yo, bro, a lot of people gonna tell you don't fall into the traps of Hollywood, but you're a little different than some of the people that come out here." And I'm like, "Why you say that?" She's like, "One, you already talk a lot about God, but two, you came out here already established, like you already do what it is you say you do. A lot of people come to Hollywood attempting to start doing that shit. I'm gonna move to Hollywood and then get into acting." That's like, nah, nigga, why you not acting where you at? Or I'm gonna move to Hollywood and then try to get into music. Why? That don't make no sense. You don't already do music where you at? Like I've done everything that I could possibly do in Miami, and this is just the next logical move for me because the industry's out here. But I'm not somebody who's like never done anything and try to come out here and get some. And also, Hollywood, LA is not that different from Miami, bro. From what I noticed, I had a meeting with this guy, and this guy was trying to put me on game and a bunch of like LA stuff. And he asked me some questions about Miami. For the next couple minutes, I started explaining to him some shit about Miami, and then he was sitting at me, looking at me like, "Oh, okay. So that's what y'all doing over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is what happens in Miami, you know." So is LA like that? He's like, "Nah, bro. Like it's very much so like that." So I'm like, "All right, cool. So we not gonna have no problem then." So I was raised in an environment that's similar to this one. This place is full of opportunists. So is the place that I'm from. The place is full of demons, parties, and drugs. So is the place that I'm from. The place is full of like shady hood people that's gonna kill you on sight. Hey, look. So is the place that I'm from. You feel me? Miami has way more guns. So it's like, what can you say and what can you do? You know, you can't be so afraid of like getting caught up in some demonic trap that you don't go get what's yours because it's like an illusion, it's like a mirage. Like the devil's gonna try to play you and keep you away from the shit that's yours. Nah, I can't let you do that to me, bro. And someone else said this to me too, that I met out here. He was like, "Bro, you gotta come to this church out here called California Worship Center." I was like, "All right." He was like, "Bro, the church is ran by, damn, who's it ran by? It's a guy and his wife. Oh, Warren Campbell." He said Warren Campbell is the head pastor of this church. Warren Campbell is a hip hop producer. Warren Campbell and his wife, Erica Campbell, run the church. I'm like, "Oh, okay." I heard of Erica Campbell before. He's like, "Yeah, come to the church we at." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Yo, a lot of people gonna try to." He said, "It's a good thing that you here." He said, "A lot of people gonna try to tell you if you got any kind of relationship with God, you can't come to Hollywood or you can't be in Hollywood. But in all actuality, bro, like it's a devil's playground. They need people out here like you. They need people out here that aren't gonna break and bend and fold and do all that extra shit. You know?" So I'm like, "All right, cool." So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But worst come to worst, I could just leave. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than being in Miami, bro. Like Miami, you see everything in the world, and they try to get you to do everything in the world too. So it's like worst case, worst come to worst, bro, I could just leave. This shit ain't that important to me, bro. I ain't gonna sell my soul for this shit. I will take a fucking flight. You know what I'm saying? I will move to Europe and hang out in Europe, bro. This shit is not worth it. It's not worth my soul. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things in the world that are worth a lot. Like for my dream, I'm willing to give a lot. I'm willing to give my time. I'm willing to give my money. I'm willing to give my attention to detail. I'm willing to give up my holidays. I'm willing to give like I'm willing to give a lot of stuff. But my soul, nigga, nah, bro. You talking fucking crazy. I'll leave, bro. I'll be the first one on the flight out of here. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'll talk to you later. I'll go make some other shit over there. I could do a lot of stuff. So it's worth a lot, but it's not worth my soul, boy. I don't know what the soul is, and neither do you. I might need that shit later. You know what I'm saying? I can't get that shit up. You talking crazy. You're right. That's not what I mean. Terry Walker. What's up, Terry Walker? You'll be fine. What is for you won't miss you. Keep doing you. Hey, thank you, Terry Walker. Um, and you do got it for real. Can't believe they didn't see that on the Netflix show. Right. Can you believe they didn't see that on the Netflix show? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Could have made it to the last round for sure. Honestly, I was perplexed. A lot of people ask me about that shit. They're like, "Yo, bro, what happened on Rhythm and Flow, man? What happened on, man, look, bro, man, so much stuff." They're like, "Man, what happened on Netflix? What happened on Rhythm and Flow? Why? What you think transpired on that?" I was like, honestly speaking, I don't know. Because going into that situation, bro, the shit felt like a layup. And when I say a layup, I meant it because there were people, that were working for the program that I know they were supposed to like mind their business and not really talk to the talent and just do what they gotta do. But a few of them grabbed me and was like, "Yo, bro, everybody talking about you back here." I'm like, "Really?" Explains like I'm not supposed to tell you nothing, but you cool as fuck. And I just got to tell you. So she was letting me know how the producers were talking mine stage. It made it seem like, oh, this shit is a layup. I didn't let it get into my mind because I was just about to walk on stage when they told me that shit. But it was just crazy how it all transpired and it played out. So I'm like, okay, cool. I guess they don't like me. I guess they don't like my style. But the craziest part is what happened after. What happened after was when they had told me no on the stage, I went back to the hotel and I'm thinking that I'm leaving. But then they say, hey, don't leave just yet. And I'm like, all right, why? They're like, yeah, don't leave just yet because they got a list of people that they don't want you to leave just yet because they still deciding who they're gonna let on. So it's not really up to what the cameras had said. Like, don't leave. And I'm like, all right. So I stayed, and I stayed to like the last minute, and I ended up like talking to one of the producers. I'm like, hey, bro, like, I gotta catch a flight, I gotta roll, cause my flight's about to leave, so I gotta go to the airport. Dude's like, all right, cool. I'm like, yo, but if y'all want me to stay, like, make it make sense. And dude was like, honestly speaking, bro, I'm if you see me zipping and zapping back and forth, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be telling this part of the story. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm violating the NDA. Maybe not. I don't know. But he's like, yo, when you see me zipping back and forth, I'm not doing a million things. I'm literally on multiple calls and multiple producers, multiple people, all because of you. I'm like, explain. He was like, I'm on the call with multiple people, man, because that, like, you deserve to be on the show, bro. Point blank, you deserve to be on the show. I'm like, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. He said, nah, bro, he said, your vibe is cool as fuck. All the people working backstage, doing the catering, doing the cars, doing all this shit. Everybody got good things to say about you. One. Two, your work ethic is there. I've seen Instagram and I heard your name before. And three, he said, and this is the part where it got scary for me. And this is the part where I knew everything was going to be okay no matter which way it went. He said, and I could just tell by your energy, that you're his. And I'm getting chills now thinking about it because I was like, huh? What does that mean? Because I could tell by your energy that you're his. And I'm like, his? He said it as if there was a person in the room and I was a part of this gang, of this person's gang. I could tell you're his. I'm like, what does that mean, bro? I didn't grow up in church. I don't know what this means. He was like, he said, I could tell who you are based on whose you are. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, bro, look, now I don't even care about the show. Explain this to me, bro. Like, what you talking about? Because I don't know you like that. So he's like, nah, bro, I could tell by your energy the type of person that you are, and I could tell. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm having a moment. And I was like, oh, okay. So then when he told me that, everything clicked for me. He was like, I could tell by your energy exactly who you are. I could see who you are. And I was like, damn, bro, okay. So if this producer from backstage could see my energy and see the type of person that I was, then so could the judges. You know what I'm saying? So could everybody else. So if I walked out on stage and y'all see me and y'all immediately want me out the room, immediately, y'all didn't even deliberate. Y'all was like, nah, I want this person out. Either that means that I'm awful at what I do, like I'm a joke at what I do, or something about my energy offended your energy. And I didn't even talk to y'all directly. So I was like, something about me bothered you deeply on your level. Like something bothered. Anytime somebody wants you out of the room that they in immediately, you got to understand that they don't like you for something. And so when that dude said, I could tell you by your energy whose you are, I'm like, oh, this guy's spiritual. I like spiritual stuff, you know? And he was like, I was like, bro, if you feel that, then so did the judge. He's like, man, for sure, 1,000%. So no matter which way it go, don't worry about it. And then 30 minutes later, he's like, no, they ended up choosing going with this other guy, but don't worry about it. I'm like, cool, I'm not going to worry about that. I went back to Miami, bro. I was kind of crushed, honestly. Like, that shit bothered me because I'm like, damn, bro, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? But then that conversation that I had with that guy stayed in my mind. And he was like, bro, it's not about that. It's about your energy, dog. Some people are going to naturally kick you out of certain rooms. If they have the power to kick you out of the room, they naturally going to kick you out the room because of your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, OG Divinity Reign, yeah. They naturally going to kick you out because of your energy. You know, it don't even got nothing to do with you per se. It's about where you're going. And it's so funny because I just finished telling you I'm reading the Bible right now, and I just finished reading the story of Joseph. Bro, Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery. Hey, thank you, Hollywood Poison. Appreciate the gift. Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery because they was jealous of what was about to happen in his life, or the way that his energy was, like the way that he glowed, the way that he had this divine appointment on his life. His brothers sold him. So it's like, imagine a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Some people are naturally gonna kick you out of certain places, or naturally gonna like reject you and keep you away from certain things just because of your energy and just because they know where you're going. So they don't even know it inside themselves, but their job is to stop you. Their job is to be an obstacle. Their job is to be something that you roll over. And at the end of Joseph's story, his brothers, when after their daddy passed away, his brothers were scared because it's like, yo, after our dad passes, Joseph's gonna kill us. That's what's gonna happen. He's second in command of all of Egypt. He gonna get us killed after our daddy passes. And so when the dad died, they was all nervous, like, please have mercy on us. He's like, bro, I have no interest in killing y'all. Y'all meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. I saved a lot of people's lives by being in Egypt when the famine happened. Y'all have no idea. So don't worry about it. And so it's like, it's really interesting how like life plays out and things play out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Joseph's story get me every time. Joseph's story get me every time too. All right, I'm gonna read the Instagram comments. You'll be fine was for you, is for you, don't miss it. Right. All right, let me see. I got caught up on that Netflix question, dog. That got me. Especially because you put God first. Yeah, man, God come first, man. God has shown me enough already to let me know, bro, like, let's get it. Stop saying the K word. Yeah, they're going to ban me, right? All right, I got to stop saying it. You're right. I'm learning, slowly but surely. Let me see. All right, so P on Instagram says, God gave Adam the authority and the obligation and responsibility to steward all the animals of creation. How long was the conversation with the serpent for Adam not to notice it? Along with her to walk to the tree and then to be complacent in the act, try to deny account. Now you talking crazy, Pete. That sounds crazy to me, bro. I can't agree with you, dog. So we talking about the Adam and Eve story, and I'm saying how like the serpent used Adam to get Eve. I mean, the serpent used Eve to get Adam. The serpent couldn't get Adam directly, so he used his girl to get him. Eve said it's Adam's fault because Adam had the authority, the obligation, responsibility to store all the animals in creation. How long was the conversation for Adam not to notice it? What you talking about, bruh? This girl can't be trusted by herself for 5 minutes? Nah, I can't agree with you, bruh. I can't agree with you on any level because that makes you if my partner cannot be left alone for 5 minutes without her doing some treacherous shit to me behind my back, she's more of an enemy than a partner. I don't care what nobody tell me, dog. That sounds crazy. I gotta watch you and hold your hand every moment of your whole life, or you're gonna betray me. That don't sound like a good person to be around. Imagine if you in a relationship with somebody, bro, and every time you turn around, they literally cheat on you, or they literally steal from you, or they literally do something that like they poison your food. If I don't watch you cook my meal, you gonna poison it. Nah, I can't agree with that. That shit sounds crazy to me. I can't agree with you, Pete. That means that girl don't got no accountability. Let me see. Let me see. Warren Campbell produced my first single on Def Jam UK. Legend, great people. Hey, Terry Walker, that's what's up. One of my homegirls told me about you, Terry. I can't remember her name at the moment, but you reposted me and I reposted, and one of my homegirls from the UK, she messaged me. She was like, "Oh snap, Terry Walker." I want to say she might have said the South Side of London. I don't know, but she was like, "Oh snap, Terry Walker." Love it. Sometimes people don't like to give chances to those that have a lot of potential competition, right? Love this story, right? The producer was right. Told you that, right? The moment I saw you. Absolutely, you did, Terry. I appreciate you. Sometimes God got to eject you out the fire pit so you could tell others how you overcame it. Adam ate the apple with her. Y'all forget. He did it right behind her. Man, I can't agree with you, Pete. You talking crazy, Pete. What now? That's crazy. Right. What's up, Whitney? Well, okay, which part is the what now? Nah, honestly speaking, that when that producer told me that at the end of the when I was leaving the competition, bro, it really stuck with me because I was like, man, and I'm so happy, honestly, man. So after the show aired, after the Rhythm and Flow season 2 on Netflix, if you haven't seen it, I'm on episode 2. Go and watch it. After it aired, I got a lot of people DMing me, sending me messages like, I don't believe it. You should have made it to the competition. It should have went this way. Should have went that way. Should have done this and it should have done that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I appreciate it. And I'm reposting all the reposts. And then one of my dogs was like, man, maybe you shouldn't repost. Or one of my homegirls, actually, she was like, maybe you shouldn't repost all the people that are like telling you that you should have went further into the competition. Maybe it comes off as like petty, or maybe it comes off as spiteful or something like that. I'm like, petty to who and spiteful to who? These are people that are showing up in support of me. They're not talking crazy about nobody. They're just supporting the fact that they think I should have went further. And she's like, yeah, but maybe Albany, what's up? She's like, but maybe it comes off as petty. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't care if it comes off as petty as not, man, because I didn't go far in that competition, and all these people they're just agreeing with that. And all these people are my trophies at the end of the day. That's what I get for showing up. And I'm happy that people were like finding me online and messaging me and saying, yo, I think you did great. I think you did this. I'm following your music. I'm following your journey. I'm like, bro, that's my trophy. That's worth more than some judge telling me I was fired. Like real people in the world who will actually like listen to my music and actually, support and tap in with me. That means more to me than some industry person telling me what's up. I've had a bunch of industry people tell me what's up, and I've had a bunch of industry people turn me down in private. And that's what I was telling my homie. I'm like, bro, the reason why I'm reposting these things so much is to show the world, bro, because every other time I've ever got turned down by an industry person, or an industry person will be aware of my existence and what I can do and don't help me or anything like that. It's always, all them failures have happened in private. Every other time an industry person has told me no, it's happened in private. I had to deal with it myself, take the rejection myself, dust myself off and be like, well, I believe in me and let me just keep on going because one day the world gonna see it and eventually I'm gonna just keep on keeping on. That's been my experience for years. Why industry people don't like me, I don't fucking know. I thought I would be the layup, but I guess I'm not. And so I just gotta keep on going by myself. And when all these other people are DMing me now and telling me how, they thought the performance was good, I'm like, bro, that means a lot to me, man. And I'm so happy that this happened on the world stage because now the difference between this time industry people telling me no and every other time industry people had told me no is that this time the world could see it. This time they did it in front of 250 million people. You know what I'm saying? Like this time they did it this time the world got to choose. And if some of these people, a handful of these 250 million people that watch the show saw it and did the effort to Google my name and find me on Instagram or find me on YouTube or find me anywhere, bro, that means the world to me. That's a prize to me. That's a trophy to me. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't see these messages, and I'm not gonna not repost these comments. I'm gonna repost all this shit to let the world know, bro. Me and this group of people don't believe that y'all made the right decision, and we don't believe that that the music ain't good, that the vibe ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just what I feel. That's part of the game. Hollywood is constructed of media opinions. Got to keep trying and to turn you down. The only way to grow is through failure, right? Because you're not industry. Thank you, Terry Walker. That's why they feel uncomfortable. Because I'm not industry. That's why they feel uncomfortable. Post them. That's how Hollywood eats, the controversial conversations, right? I'm just posting them because I just want other people out there to know. Because in reality, there are some people out here who don't think for themselves, right? There are some people out there that'll be like, oh, if DJ Khaled said no, then it must not be good. Bro, you just saw it for yourself. Why don't you decide? No, it must not be good. If Simon Cowell said no, it must not be good. You just saw that girl sing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? It must not be good. What do you think? Well, if Simon said it's not good, it's not good. It's like, bro, you a passive person. You're not actually like, Jay-Z said this too. He said, do y'all listen to music or do you just skim through it? Like you're not even really choosing for yourself. You going wherever the crowd go. So if the crowd said no, you're gonna be like, no, that's not good. If the crowd say yeah, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's really good. Why are you saying yeah, it's good if that shit is trash? Oh, I'm saying it's good because it's a consensus. So you're just doing whatever other people doing. You're not even thinking for yourself. So the reason I was posting a lot of those comments too is because I'm like, some people would tell me, yeah, I agree with the judges because, you should have stood still on a fucking stage. I'm not gonna stand still on no stage. I'm not gonna stand here and just rap no, I'm going left, right, and I'm engaging with the people. And it's funny because they didn't show this in the show, but like while they was giving me the critique, there were people in the audience that was like, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? So I'm while they're talking to me, I'm talking to the people and I'm like, King Hoodie, King Hoodie, King Hoodie, King Hoodie. Like Denzel said, I'm gonna leave here with something. So I'm like, this is my like, because they're talking to me in the crowd, the audience that was there. And then one dude, while they were talking, one dude in the crowd, Khaled was saying something, and one of these dudes in the crowd was like, man, fuck what they talking about, bro. You was fire. And I was like, in my mind, I thought a revolt was gonna happen in the crowd. I'm like, everyone in the room just heard that. And then they still said what they said. They didn't edit none of that shit into the show. And they either kicked that dude out or he was sick of it because when I was leaving, he was leaving with me. So when I left, there was one guy in the audience that left with me. He was like, bro, I'm out here too. Fuck this place. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so it's like, I'm posting these things to let people know, bro, if you did like the performance and you did like what you saw, you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. We not crazy. Sometimes people just glorify trash. And then one of my homeboys called me when the show ended, and he was like, bro, you did a great job. And that whole shit was whack. I'm like, what you talking about? He said, bro, I saw the whole series. I'm like, okay, cool. He said, bro, did you know who won the shit? I'm like, no. He's like, bro, that shit was trash. And I'm like, all right, bro. I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't have no interest in watching like anything that I don't agree with no more. Like, I don't agree with y'all decision making process here. I'm not gonna wait to the rest. And bro was like, bro, that shit was trash. And I don't think anybody in the world agrees with who won this year at all. Like, I think that shit is trash. I'm like, all right. And then I did my Googles and I found out, what happened. I'm like, bro, everybody got their opinions when it comes to music. Music is subjective. You could be right, you could be wrong, it could be whatever. But some people are better at making music than other people. And no matter who you like or where you from or what you on, you gotta man, make that shit make sense, bro. Because if the whole world is telling you hell nah, when the show ended, the runner up got double the amount of followers that the winner got, and that alone should let you know something. More people was interested in the person who came second than the person who came first. So like, what the fuck I talking about? And then on top of that, and I'm not going, nah, I don't want to badmouth it, but I don't want to go any further in badmouthing it. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I posted just to let people know, bro, if you like quality, you're going to see quality, and I agree with you. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it. And that's just what it is. Exclusive. Eva, hard eyes. I appreciate you. Exactly. Weak minds. You not for that. No, we not for that, Terry Walker. Not at all. That's crazy. That is crazy. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, man. So I just said all that to say, man, like that experience was incredible, but I will say my biggest takeaway from that experience is what that one producer pulled me aside and told me. He was like, bro, I could tell who you are based on whose you are. I could tell that you're his. And I felt cool about that. I was like, cool. And then after that, like the way the rest of the year went, now I'm in LA. Now I got my own studio in the middle of North Hollywood. And now I got the opportunity to like I could like, how do I say this without getting banned? I can communicate directly with every media outlet that I want to communicate with based on where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? And based on what it is that I could do. Unity Movement. How you been? Miss your inspirational videos. Yeah, we here with it. I've been good. This is my second day coming back live. Yesterday was day one. This is day two. So we building back up the live. And yeah, I'm just talking about the Netflix experience. But I don't know. All that to say, man, to God be the glory, man. Because God got a plan, man. God got a plan. I was saying this yesterday on the live, man. There's a frequency that I think that you can get into, and it's the God frequency. The sad part is, too, we live in a world right now that's so sunken. If you say God to people, they immediately tune out. They immediately tune out because, one, they think that you're trying to convince them to go to church. I'm not trying to get you to go to no church at all. And two, they think you're trying to get them to, like, become real obedient to some old, like, prehistoric, ancient way of being. And I'm not trying to get you to do none of that either. That's sad. Like, and then another part is when you say God to some people, they tune out because they're ashamed. They're ashamed of the way that they get down, and they thrive in environments where God is absent. They thrive in environments that God is not in. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thrive in toxic environments. They thrive in environments that, you can only go and do this in the dark. And I'm proud of going and doing this in the dark. So anybody that try to bring any kind of light to me, or anybody try to bring any kind of accountability, or any kind of like, don't tell me somebody's watching me. I don't even want to think about nothing watching me, nobody watching me do my dirt. So sometimes when you say God to people, they immediately tune out. They be like, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm trying to listen to politics, love and hip hop, and whatever the shade room is showing me, dog. I ain't trying to listen to none of that. I'm trying to listen to this regular shit. I'm not trying to think of nothing else. I don't got enough mental bandwidth to put anything else on my plate. And it's like, I just want to let you know, bro, there is a freedom in getting close to God, man. I have found, like, I heard somebody call it the peace that surpasses all understanding. I was not like this before my mother passed away, too. My mother passed away in 2021, and I took that really hard because I felt very responsible, because my whole family was looking at me and asking me for decisions on what we was going to do when she got sick. And I was like, we're going to do this, this, and this. And so I was definitely in a leadership position, and she passed away. So I was like, damn. I felt like I let the world down, But after that, I got closer to God, man. I got closer to God, and I heard God speak to me for the first time. I said this yesterday on my live, too. I heard God speak to me for the first time, and it was bone chilling, bro. It was bone chilling because I'd never experienced no shit like that in my life, ever. And I didn't even know that you could experience that. Like, you think you smart until something comes and lets you know, like, you don't really know much. Like, you think you got everything figured out until something comes and lets you know, like, bro, you don't know much. I will show you some shit today that changes your whole view of reality, and it just changes you as a person. Let me see. Feels like God. Period. Hey, I love that. P. Coincidental things be happening way too often to not believe there's a God energy. Fact, Chloe Star. Model photographer. Hey, Mr. Hoodie, what's up, model photographer? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Asar, amen. You can't lose with God. Facts. You cannot lose with God. You cannot lose with God. Man, I remember the first time I had a conversation with God. My mother had just passed away. I just like emptied out her house, got her ashes. I was having problems with my girl at the time. And then I had one homeboy that said something about meditating. And I was like, whatever. And then I had somebody else, like a week later, say something about meditating. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then one of my homegirls, randomly, I was living downtown in Miami, and I seen her in the street. And I was like, oh shit, let's hang out. We ended up spending the day together, just hanging out, just off seeing her in the street. She came to my crib. We spent the day together. I made some food for her. We were chilling in my condo downtown. And she was like, yo, have you ever meditated before? I'm like, no. I don't want to meditate. It doesn't sound like I don't meditate. I don't think that does anything. I don't get it. I don't. It doesn't seem important. And she showed me how to meditate. She's like, bro, this is how you meditate. And so I'm like, this is the third time something in the past like 3 weeks told me to meditate. And then I was real stressed. Me and my girl was going through it. I couldn't get no sleep. And then something was like, bro, wake up early in the morning before the sunrise, go to the beach and meditate. And I was like, man, I don't want to do that shit. But I was obedient. I was like, fine. I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to go do this dumbass, sit still, meditation, empty-headed, whatever. Yoga, hippie shit, right? Whatever. And so I jump in the car before the sun come up, go to the beach, walk out there. It's beautiful, man, because it's like God will step into your life once you reach the limits of your understanding. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that point where it's like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how. God going to let you fall until you get to a point where you're like, bro, there's no other thing that I could do. I'm at my wit's end. I'm at the breaking point. There can't be no more to this. Like, ain't no more to this. I'm at the edge. I'm at the end. And that's when something that you can't explain is going to come right into your experience and then make a way where there ain't no way. So I wake up early, 5 in the morning, go to the beach right before the sun come up. I walk out to the beach. I sit there. The sun is about to start rising in Miami Beach. And I'm like, now I'm going to go do this. I'm rolling my eyes and shit. Like, I'm going to go sit down and whatever. I sat down, crossed my legs, and got into the yoga position. And I'm like, I'm going to sit here and waste some fucking time. I sat there, man, and I promise you, like, out of nowhere, it was like lightning. I sat there, and I just emptied my mind, and I heard this voice from this side, too. It's funny, because God always talks to me from this side, which is interesting. Because it makes me think of the angel and the devil thing that they do on TV. Because God really talks to me from this ear. And then the devil really talks to me from this side. I've never had it happen the other way. It's real interesting, right? Zarisha, what up? What's up, Zarisha? And so it was really interesting. So I sat there. I'm there for like a second. I'm sitting there. I'm like, let me just empty my brain, sit here, do whatever. And man, I heard it like I've never felt this in my life. I heard a voice say to me, now look at what I had to put you through for you to finally come and sit with me. And man, it gave me fucking chills through my whole body and my eyes started to water. My eyes can water right now thinking about it. Zarisha, appreciate you for the gifts. Appreciate you, Zarisha. Welcome to the live. Yo, my eyes can water right now thinking about it. God was like, look at what I had to put you through for you to finally come and sit with me. And I was like, bruh, it's the kind of shit that happens to you that makes you just immediately want to run away. You like, I don't got no time for this. I ain't got no time. This shit get crazy. Shit is getting crazy. But I felt it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, because I was at my wit's end. My mother just died. My girl was beefing with me, and everything was, and my life was in shambles. God was like, look at what I had to put you through for you to finally come in and sit with me. And I was like, what is this now? This is some new shit. And I was like, but like, I pray all the time. I've been praying forever. I just, you throw up a prayer, you go on about your day. Throw up a prayer, go on about your day. I pray over my food. But like, this wasn't prayer. This was like a conversation. And I'm like, I didn't know you could have no conversation with God. So mind you, I'm sitting there and God just started talking to me and letting me know, like, look, be still. If you get still enough and if you get quiet enough, I'm always right here ready to talk to you. I'm always right here ready and willing to talk. It could be the dead of the night. It could be early morning. You could be in your bed, or you could be on a mountain in the middle of Europe somewhere. I'm ready to talk to you anytime you're ready to talk. But if you so busy, you ain't got no time for me, bro, you're not going to hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with most people. Anybody who say that they never heard the voice of God is just because you're too busy. It's just because you're moving around too much. That's just my opinion because that's what was wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I was moving around too much. You feel me? And God's like, God had to really wreck everything in my life and make it so I had nowhere else to turn to but God. And I sat there and got quiet and did the only thing I didn't want to do this shit because I'm like, this is so stupid. But bro, I promise you, I gotta let y'all know, bro. I meditate every day now. Like every day that I possibly can, I meditate because I know the importance of it now. Man, I sit there and God will have a conversation with me, let me know exactly what it is. So God just started talking to me, letting me know what it was. And I got up from that experience feeling like what people be talking about, like that peace that surpasses all understanding. I got it. I was like, damn, I walked away from the beach feeling this state of zen. I was like, man, I'm in my zen. I'm zenned out right now. Like I'm groovy, nothing could bother me. I'm cool. And then before you know it, all the situations in my life started getting better. Everything started turning around. Finances got better. Me and my girl started getting better. Just deals was coming through. Everything just started kind of getting better. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so now I think of myself like as a plant. You know how like if you take a plant and you put it outside, or even if you take a plant you put it on the windowsill, wherever the light shines in, the plant is going to grow in that direction because the plant knows that light means life and the sun means life. So it grows in that direction. And as long as a plant grows in that direction, it's going to prosper. But the second you put it in a dark room, it's not going to prosper. And the part of the plant that don't get no sunlight dies. Like I noticed that in my crib. I was raising these plants, and anytime a plant on the backside would start dying, I would just turn it around and then it would heal itself because it needed sunlight. And it's the same thing with human beings. If you just aim yourself at this light and this life and this thing that sustains you, you're gonna keep growing. You're gonna keep moving forward and things are gonna happen for you. But if you try to turn your back to it and live in the darkness, that's why people can only do nightlife for so long. A human being can only work in nightlife for so long, bro, because you would literally lose your fucking mind not seeing no sunlight, not breathing regular air, and not getting regular sleep. You will lose your fucking mind. You can only work in nightlife for so long. That's not like, you ain't never seen a really old individual being like, I worked nightlife for 30 years. Like, nah, never seen that shit unless he's a bar owner or some crazy shit. But like, you can only be in the darkness for so long before you destroy yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like, as long as you aim yourself to this light and this life that sustains you, bro, you'll keep growing. You'll keep finding new ways. It'll keep unlocking what life really is to you. There's a frequency you get a part of, and God will start talking to you and letting you know. Just like all the people in your life who just keep winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. Whenever I see people in life that just keep fucking winning, I be like, man, how does this person just keep winning? It's because they're attached. They're listening to a frequency that I'm not listening to. They're tuned into something that I'm not tuned into. This person is tuned into the point where they're like, okay, I can see an opportunity over there. I'm like, bro, that's an abandoned building. Ain't shit going on over there. They're like, watch. And in 3 weeks, they got somebody to buy the building for them. In 4 weeks, they redevelop it. And in 12 weeks, that shit is damn near open for business. In 6 months, that shit is doing business, doing well. In a year, that shit done double and tripled its price. In 5, 10 years, that shit is quadrupled its price. Now they've multiple locations, a bunch of other shit. I'm like, bro, that was a bando. I saw it. That was an abandoned building. But I couldn't listen to me, and I'm listening to me, and I'm judging that shit based on what I see. This person, I was judging that potential opportunity based on my sight, and that person was judging that potential opportunity based on their vision. And your life will change when you see the difference between sight and vision. Sight and vision are two very different things. A man can have sight and be blind as fuck. A man can have sight. I can see out my eyes, but I let opportunity pass me by. Cool, you have sight but no vision. Yeah, get your shit together. But then you got another dude who got vision. You got a man that could be blind with vision. Look at Stevie Wonder. Wrote some of the most beautiful music in the world, never seen nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, like sight and vision are two very different things. If you look at an opportunity with your eyes, you might miss it. But if you look at an opportunity with vision, yo, bro, ain't no telling what it could be, man. One of the Rothschilds, one of the wealthiest families in the world, says buy. His motto is buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own. And I always thought that was an interesting like comment to make. He said buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own blood. And I take that to mean, Annie Tag, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. Buy when there's blood in the streets. That means when most people see doom and gloom, when most people see obstacles, when most people see like the worst things happening, a hurricane, a flood, a fire, for people in LA, buy, buy, buy. There's so much opportunity there because a catastrophe has just occurred. Buy, buy when there's blood in the streets. When the pandemic hit, so many people became rich and other people became broke. But so many people became rich. I threw some money in the stock market for the first time when the pandemic happened, and my money tripled. It was so funny. I wish I had more like I wish I was more liquid at the time. I wasn't liquid enough. You feel me? And so I couldn't capitalize as much as I wanted to. And for anybody who don't know, like liquid is just a term where you have like ready capital that you can do something with at any point in time. Like it can move around. You know what I'm saying? You can have a house, but you ain't got no like you're not liquid. That means that your money is locked into something, and you have money, it's just there and it's locked into something. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna read some comments. Let's see. Asar, now one of your missions should be to find out who he is if you don't already know. I know the producer for sure. That's the best compliment you can get, to be acknowledged by all for your craft, but be acknowledged as his. That's a job well done. Hey, thank you, P. That's a good comment. All right, let me see. You can't lose with God. Let me see. God wanted you still. He needed to teach you how to control your thoughts so you can hear him. That's real. That's super real about the meditation. That is super real. Because now I can talk to God a lot, and I can talk to God easily. Like it's not really a hard thing. Only way you can know what you're capable of or how strong you are is when he tests you. It's almost it's almost always more than you think you can take. But if you make it through, you become a better version of yourself. I love that comment. That's so true. People always trying to be busy, but the blessing comes in stillness to remind you it's his will, not yours. Super true. No one puts a lighter under a bushel, right? Sar says, no one lights a lamp and hides it in a clay jar or puts it under a bed. Instead, they put it on a stand so that those who come in can see the light. That's a fact. Damn, I really needed to hear this. This is the real shit. Chloe Star, I appreciate you for being up in here. Yeah. What's up, y'all on TikTok? How y'all feeling? Yo, y'all make sure to like the live. If y'all not already liking it, share the live. Send it to somebody else. The more people that we get up in here, the more dope the conversation turns out to be. So I know a lot of times I just be like rambling, but I just feel like I got so much to say. You know, I think all artists think that they have a lot to say. I feel like painters probably think they have a lot to paint. And writers know they got a lot to say. And I'm a recording artist, so I know I got a lot to say. So, but I just be wanting to impart some of those things about like my life, just to let people know, man, like some of these things are real. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these things are real, man. Some of these things are super real. So I don't know. That's just where we at with it, man. But I always want to encourage people, man, if you don't already have some sort of belief system, develop it, bro. Because I can't tell you what to believe, but I could probably tell you should believe in something. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to believe in what I believe in, because I feel like those people are wrong. I think any person that tries to force you to believe what they believe in is naturally wrong. Like you're naturally wrong, because if what you believed in was true, it'll be self-evident, and you don't gotta fucking force me, and you don't gotta like try to put hands on me or like destroy my city because I don't believe in what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Winston Churchill says, the truth is incontrovertible. Ignorance may attack it and malice may deride it, but in the end, there it is. Meaning, like, bro, the truth is incontrovertible, bro. You can't deny the truth. You could hide from it. Ignorance may attack it, malice may deride it, but in the end, there it is. You're not going to deny the sun. If I say the sun is outside, nigga, you're not going to be like, no, it's dark outside. Nah, boy, I'm going to take your ass outside and you're going to see the sun. There's no way around it. The sun is there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the truth is the truth no matter which way it is. So anytime somebody try to force you to believe what they believe in, I just naturally feel like that's just not the way. You know, I had some kid walk up on me and some friends at a park one time, and he was trying to like let everybody know that Jesus was king. And he was like, you believe? I'm like, I believe, yeah. But then like my homie, he was like, I believe in God. He's like, no, do you believe in Jesus? Jesus Christ. And he was like, I believe in God, bro. And the kid was like, nah, do you believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins? And he started getting real irate with my homie. And I'm like, huh. Because he didn't come to me with that same energy. And I don't know if it's because I just said I believed, so he walked away, or if it's because he thought that if he pressed me, I would like beat his ass. But he didn't press me the same way he pressed my friend. And I seen that he was making my friend uncomfortable, so I had to tell her, hey, bro, you got to leave. I know we're in an open park, but you got to leave us alone because you tripping now. Like, it's one thing to come and try to spread good news. It's another thing to, like, attack somebody because they don't agree with you. And you acting up right now, so you got to leave. And so I think that anybody who approaches it from that perspective where they, like, try to force you and fight you and, like, if you don't believe in what I believe in, then I got to burn you at the stake. Nah, bro, you can't do that kind of shit. That's crazy to me. So, yeah. Love these conversations with you, brother. Coming through March 13th. Make room. Hey, I got you, P. You coming through to LA on March 13th? Pull up. We're going to be here. Come by the studio. Life is going to be great. Yeah, I actually only promised myself I was going to do 30 minutes on here, and I've done more than 30 minutes. I think I've done like an hour. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to jump off here. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, man, and have a quick conversation about life, love, the pursuit of happiness. And it's really ended up being about faith. And it's probably because I just spent like an hour reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? My homie motivated me like, bro, the Bible get crazy, bro. You got to read it. And I never been like, I wasn't enthused to read it until he said it. So that's the beauty of the messenger, man. Sometimes the right person got to tell you to do something, and then you'll listen to it. Because it's like, all these other people told me it's whatever. But I know you don't drink their Kool-Aid, bro. So that's interesting that you say that. He's like, nah, bro, you get a different level of, you get a different experience, bro. Trust me. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And so, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to tap it with y'all, man. Oh, if y'all don't know, I got a live show happening in LA the 27th, February 27th. So tap in, make sure y'all come check out the live show. Oh, hold up. First time watching you. Hold up, have a great weekend. My birthday's a Friday. Damn, I'm sorry. I be forgetting the YouTube comments, man. You so pretty, Linda. You Zesty. Okay, I don't know what this is. Wow, these YouTube comments are pretty awful. Maybe I don't got no business checking those YouTube comments. All right, anyway, I got a live show happening February 27th. If you in LA, hit the link in my bio, get a ticket for the live show. I got a song dropping February the 28th, so make sure to pre-save the song. I don't think I have a link in my bio, but just go to my Spotify and pre-save my song. Remember Me is dropping on the 28th, which is next Friday. Yeah, hit the link in my bio, get my Infinite Optimism course. If you buy it now, you get it for a discount. It's only $197. It's me kicking game, kicking knowledge. Pretty much, if you like the way that my mind works and the way that my life has been set up, I'm putting all the information about everything that I ever can do and ever happened to me and everything I'm capable of into this course that I got, and the link is in my bio. It's called Infinite Optimism. So get it right now for $197. I'm uploading videos every week until it's completely flushed out. There's going to be 33 videos in total, and right now we got the first module up. So yeah, get into the course. Also, if you want a free copy of my ebook, I got a book called Materialize, my top 10 manifestations, where I manifested all the cool shit that happened in my life. If you want a free copy of my ebook, DM me the word ebook. I just got that set up. So you can DM me the word ebook, and it will send you automatically a free copy of my book. You can get a digital version of my book, but you got to DM me on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you DM me the word ebook, it's going to automatically send you a free download copy of my book so you can read it, check it out, love it. Illusion, what's up, bro? Holla if you ever in Canada. Okay, yeah. If I'm ever in Canada, I got you, Chloe Star. I will definitely pull up. I should do some shows in Canada soon. I'm gonna do shows in Canada when the winter is done. Illusion, you caught me at the tail end of this conversation, bro. But it's always good seeing you, my guy. How you feeling? Yeah, we gotta catch up soon. But I'm about to jump off the live right now. Y'all have an amazing night. Y'all do what y'all do. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed to me, subscribe. Tap in with the kid. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'm gonna go live tomorrow. So y'all make sure to tap in with me. And yeah, I'm just building back up the live game. So I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the same time. And them YouTube comments, I was not reading them, but I'm happy that I wasn't, because YouTube is savage, bro. People are saying the worst stuff in these comments. It's just mean trolling stuff. Crazy. Albany, have a great night. Thank you for talking to us tonight. Absolutely, Albany. You have a great night. Happy Friday. I'll be on the live when I can. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep coming. And I think I'm going to start doing them like around this time, like around the evening time on the East Coast. It's like 5. It's 5:30 on the West Coast right now, so I'm going to just keep them coming around this time. But yeah, y'all have a great night. Peace. I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all do y'all thing. Subscribe to me. Follow on Instagram and every other platform. And if you want a free copy of my ebook, DM me ebook to my my Instagram account. You can get a free copy of my ebook. And yeah, I'm going to see y'all later, man. Y'all have a great night. Peace. Peace. Peace.